Hey everybody, Yips here. Well, first time in a long time we're going to fly formation. I'm going to be in number 3 in a 4 ship. It's a beautiful day. Let's get to it. See you in the cockpit. Okay, still getting settled in here. Unfortunately, I'm running a little late. Everyone's waiting on me. Stand by. All right, sorry, rushing through everything because everyone's waiting for me. Everything is spun up and dialed up and run on out. Oil temperature is the most important thing. Oil temperature is good. It's a cold day here in Louisville, Kentucky, but I've been heating up my engine for a while, and I'm now taxiing out to join the others that are waiting on me because I'm too busy setting up cameras and the like. But it's worth it. Hopefully this will be the first time posting a video, making a video, and posting a video on YouTube. Alrighty, so what I'm doing is I'm just taxiing out. I'm number 3 of a 4-ship formation. There's the other 2, and I got a guy behind me who's number 4. Everything goes right, we're going to do our run up and everything right here. I'm lining up with others so that we can see each other. And we're going to let me get on over to the proper frequency. 5 is delay, 3's here. 4. All right, we're taxiing out now.
Romeo Charlie, clear of 6 going to LEA West.
Minera 6, Romeo Charlie, Bowman Ground, taxi.
So we are flight at this point. We are one airplane according to the tower, on the ground and in the air. So we are a flight of 4.
7 Romeo Charlie.
Our lead got the clearance and everything, the taxi clearance to go on over to the runway, and we just follow him. When it comes right down to it, I don't even need to listen to the radio.
Approximately 33 Alpha.
I can just follow what the other planes do, basically.
Alpha, 6 Charlie Alpha.
This would be a good point. I'll go ahead and roll our script right now with the warning and everything. So, starting now, read what is about to come across the screen now, if you would, please. Alrighty, I hope you got all that.
RB flight, there's going to be a helicopter landing at the west ramp. Do you have them in sight?
No, we don't.
RB flight, roger, hold your position.
Okay, hold on.
RV flight, thanks for your patience. Traffic's on the far right downwind, and your left turnout approved. Runway 6, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 6, RV flight.
Here we go. So we're all going to take the runway at the same time. Lead is going to be on one side, number 2 will go to the other side, then I will line up on number 1, and number 4 will line up behind number 2. Lead is taking the left side, so I got to get on over the far side over here. Number 2 is going to pull up next to number 1. He's going to put his lead wingtip on the tail wingtip of 1. I want to get a reasonable distance. On 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000. Go to 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, go. Airspeed is alive. Oil pressure is good. Oil pressure is still good. Whoop. Woo! In their wake. That's a fun being back here. We get in their wake, everything gets fun. All right, I'm going to stay low, but above treetops. Very important to be above treetops. And lead is climbing out at 100 knots. And so I'm going to try to do like 110 knots because I don't want to just scream past them. In fact, I'm never supposed to pass lead.
With Oscar inbound.
I'm at 119, I'm going to stay low. Number 2 right now is dishing out because he was just about to pass 1, so he dished out.
704 Whiskey Hotel.
I'm at 110 knots now.
48 Sierra, enter right.
I'm going to stay low here. I'm making my approach.
Right downwind, runway 6, 848 Sierra.
110 knots. And what I'm going to do is that at the appropriate time, I'm going to pull up into my slot.
At runway 6, ready for departure.
Number 64309er, Bowman Tower, hold short, runway 6, land in traffic.
All right, here we go.
Runway 6, 61309er.
And pulling into my slot. Hinge into the spinner. That's all I'm looking at. Hinge into the spinner. Outside hinge into the spinner. That's all I look at all day. All right, there's the rudder waggle, which means going out to the route. So I'm going out to route. And in the route position, I put wingtip edge into the spinner. His wingtip light, his front edge, front light into the spinner. And that's all I look at. Now that I'm out here en route, I can turn my pump off. Watch the plane, watch the plane. Do an ops check. Make sure the oil pressure is good. Oil pressure is good. Be speeding it up a little bit. So now I'm back to outside hinge into the spinner. And as far as fore and aft, or too close.
We got balloons to the south of us. See 3 of them out there. We get any extra points? Yeah. You go around them, figure 8s.
So I'm here. I go up the line as far as hinge.
Well, that was great, huh? Took 30 minutes to get out of there.
Yeah, I need to refuel again. Just kidding. So my line is I try to put the hinge into the spinner, and then I
Padillas down there.
and try to get
The practice right here in this area here.
and try to have the elevator peeking out behind the rudder, or opposite elevator behind the rudder.
What I want you to do is just occasionally look over at yips for your fore and aft position. So yips, you just hold position, and PeeWee's going to go ahead. Number -2 is going to go ahead and take a spacing off of you, just so he gets the sight picture.
Roger.
All right, here we go, guys. A couple lazy eyes.
Yeehaw! Man, this is fun. Getting a little close. I'm getting sucked. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm doing just fine. Oh, now I'm sucked. Alright, Lee just gave me the sign to move on out so that I can make room for 2 to slide into the other side. I've moved out, giving enough room, and now number 2 should be coming on over, but I'm still just focused on 1. And now I'm glancing over at 2, and now I'm looking at 2, and now I'm reading off of 2. Now number 2 is an RV.
Here we go, echelon, turn left.
The RV9, which is the number 2 slot right now, is a different plane, and we have different sight lines.
Good, guys.
This is the echelon turn. This is the hardest thing we do. But it looks fantastic when it all comes together. I'm just looking through 2 at 1 right now. Whoa.
Alright, this is going to be a left brake to a rejoin.
Alright, now lead is giving the 2-second signal to 2. One 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1 1,000, 2 1,000, and 3. Oh!
4's in.
All right, lead is right now giving the big signal. We're going to do a rejoin to the right.
130.
He's starting his turn. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. Now I'm starting my turn. I'm keeping my speed constant at 130, or trying to. And I'm going to get on the inside of his turn and make my run.
Sorry about the sun.
There's my triangle. Getting a little sucked, so I'm going to turn it a little more.
Good line. Looks good.
And now I'm going to go right underneath 2. Oh yeah, I stuck that one, or I think I did. We'll see what lead says. That certainly felt good though.
All right, good job, guys. Not bad, great line. Came in right with them. Good job. There we go, lazy 8.
Now we're on the other side, we're going to do those maneuvers again, lazy 8s. From this side now. Suck, there we go. Come on, Yips, keep it steady. my bobbing and weaving around makes it harder for 4. I should try to stay steady. A little sucked. There's a signal for 2 to come on over again. So I'm going out and making room. I'm just assuming that 4 is flying off of me, and so he's coming out with me. And I'm lining off of 2, glancing at 3, I mean 1, I mean 2. Looking at 2, looking at 1. Looking at 2 get into position. And I was trying to say before, 2 is an RV9, and so the sightline is different. What we figured out is that we look at not the outside hinge, but the middle hinge, and we put it on the white stripe, or the line in between the
Alright, here we go.
nose and hull.
To the right.
Another echelon turn. There we go. Trying to keep my wings at the same angle as 1 and 2. I'm a little sucked.
Bring it up a little, 2. It's a little sucked. Sorry about the sun. Still a little sucked. Here we go, rolling out.
Ah, I'm sucked. I'm sucked, I'm sucked, I'm sucked.
Close trail.
I don't know if he gave the signal for close trail. He did it verbally. Ah, the sun is... So right now, I'm looking at the tail of the plane in front of me. I'm putting the tail into the pilot's head. That's my sight line.
Doors in. Alright, here we go.
Oh, the sun is killing me. Killing me, lead. Right into the sun. There we go. So I'm looking through 2.
How we looking? You guys look good. I got a little stuck there with the sun, but you look good.
Echelons are the hardest thing we do. The second hardest thing we do is maneuver in close trail like this without going into whipping motions. Like I'm looking through 2 into 1, trying to keep it steady. Because I don't want to be whipping around following off of 2. I want to try to steady it out. Same time I'm looking at 2, because I don't want to run into 2.
This will be a right brake to extended trail. 2 seconds. Acknowledge. 2, 3, 4.
Up and out. 1 1000, 2 1000.
Four's in.
Ah, now for fun.
Begin.
Yeehaw!
You look a little too tight there, too. Roger. In there.
2 stayed low. I followed 1 line, but I still need to stay behind 2. This is the funnest thing we do. I'm a little far behind, but I'll make that up when we do the rejoin. Wait. Start my turn. Don't want to get too low. I'm making my inside turn. Staying on the inside. I see the triangle starting to form up. Start making my run. Making my run. Oh, get a little sucked there. I cut it back to the inside to not get sucked. And right into the sun. Ooh, that felt pretty good though. That felt pretty good.
All right, good job, guys.
I got a little sucked there while I was making the run, but I cut it back to the inside and continued on the run. I think that felt pretty big.
Go ahead and set up for our flybys. Just extend to the east here, and I'll get you out to run. I'm just looking for traffic here now.
All right, that was a double pump. That's a sign for me and number 4 to cross over to number all the way across the number on the other side of 2. I got smoke in the canopy, smoke in the cockpit. I got little holes throughout the hull, and so unfortunately smoke gets into the cockpit. It's harmless. Smells pleasant enough. Doesn't look good though.
Smoke off now. Close trail. Four's in.
That was 4 telling me.
Smoke on now.
Easy, relax. Isn't that a cool view though?
Smoke off now.
I'm getting acute. Come on, yips. Easy, yips. Smooth on the controls. Smooth. Not quick, smooth. That damn sun again. Oh, damn it. That sun is right there.
Smoke on now.
That sun blinds me. I gotta assume where the plane is, where lead is. It is right there in my way. Actually, if I keep them silhouetted, I'm in the right spot.
Off now. Take it up the route.
I don't know what that...
Here for a minute, stand ops check. 2, 4.
Alright, back out the route, and that's the end of the maneuvers or our runs over the point. We got some pictures hopefully. And now we're going to basically head on back to the airport for landing. And so, yeah. I think what I'll do from here back to the airport is montage. So, I'll get back with you when we're over the airport. Talk to you in a little bit. Okay, I think you're going to be back with me now. And what we did is that all we did was come in on route.
Aircraft holding short of runway 6. Are you ready to go?
Lead brought us into fingertip, and he's slowing down right now, which is really kind of an uncomfortable feeling.
And this is Bowman Tower, hold short of runway 6, line of traffic.
Because I can't look at my airspeed, it feels like I'm going really slow. I'm going to drop out of the sky, but that's not the case because lead is not dropping out of the sky. And what we're going to do here from fingertip is that we're going to get into close trail, and then from close trail we're going to start extending out so that we can all land as still as one flight, but 1, 2, 3, 4 in a single file into runway 6. There's the sign to be in the close trail, so we'll drop back a little bit more.
Follow is a Cessna.
Well, 2 should be getting up
Currently
there.
after 1 to 2 o'clock in 4 miles, just a mile south of 6 Mile Island. Altitude unknown.
Get up there, 2.
Advising you have them in sight.
Get up there, 2.
Okay, we're looking RV.
Oh, right into the sun. Oh, this sucks. Oh, this sun is brutal. Oh, this sun is brutal. This is not good. Not good because, well, obviously because it's hard to see the planes in front of me. In fact, I'm giving a little space because I just can't see.
November 438 traffic is going to be at your 1 o'clock in 3 miles. Flight of 4 RVs on the right downwind 1,600.
Looking. In fact, I'm staying a little lower than 2 than I normally would because I don't want to be
0 uniform runway.
I don't want to be surprised when he starts slowing down.
Runway 6 clear land, Cessna 0 uniform.
RV flight traffic 1 o'clock in 2 miles. There's a Cessna just departed runway 6 at 900 feet. Currently flying runway heading.
Okay. Yeah, we've got them in sight, RV flight.
438 has RV flight in sight.
November 438, behind the RV flight, turn right heading 090 and let tower let departure know you have them in sight and contact Louisville departure.
Over Louisville departure and turn behind RV flight 438. Thanks for all the help. You need a raise.
See ya. It's a 5848 Golf, flight runway heading runway 6, clear for takeoff. Traffic's in the left downwind.
Traffic in the left downwind, clear for takeoff, 48 Golf.
November 48 Golf for now, flight runway heading.
Roger, 51 heading 58 Golf.
Okay, there's a smoke signal.
Cessna 70 Golf at runway 6, ready for takeoff.
Now we're taking
Cessna
spacing.
176 traffic. In the opposite downwind, flight of 4 RVs, 1,500 report in sight.
Looking for traffic, 176.
Just glance at my airspeed at 80 knots.
An aircraft calling Bowman Tower, holding short, runway 6 again.
70 Golf is holding short of runway 6, ready for departure.
November 6070 Golf, Roger, Bowman Tower, hold short, runway 6.
Holding short, runway 6, 70 Golf.
RV flight traffic to follow is the Cessna just turning left base before in sight.
Okay, we've got him in sight. RV flight. Please full stop or good to go.
And tower to be a full stop for 08 uniform.
2 is way over there. 2, why are you way outside like that? You need to be in a single follow line.
RV flight, you said you do have the traffic?
Affirm.
November 176, extend your downwind, extension into the Charlie is approved.
176, extend downwind.
RV flight, follow that traffic, runway 6, clear to land.
Okay, behind the traffic, clear to land. 6 RV flight.
November 48 Golf, right turn to enter the midfield left downwind for runway 17.
Roger, right turn for the left downwind for 17, 54 Golf.
And that's 17 left, November 48 Golf.
Roger, 17 left.
84 knots.
So,
And there goes 1 turning out to base.
Flight 4 RV, do you have them in sight?
176, looking for traffic.
November 176, just continue on the extended downwind, I'll call your turn.
Ah, lost 2.
176, traffic in sight, same downwind.
There goes 2.
November 176, Roger, follow that traffic, runway 6, clear to land.
176, following traffic, clear to land.
Okay, got my runway. Put a little flaps in, turn on my pump. I got brake pressure, gas is on the full tank, undercarriage is good, mixture is full rich, pump is on, seatbelts are good. B gumps. 80 knots. So now I just need to land the plane.
08 uniform, turn right at taxiway Alpha 3, no delay please, and contact ground.
Alpha 3, no delay, contact ground, 08 uniform.
80 knots. Put a little more flaps in. I'm a little far behind my number 2 slot, my number 2 plane. We're going to touch down at the 1,000-foot mark. $80 knots. Put a little more flaps in. Number 2, because it's an RV9, dies down because they tend to float. I'm going to aim for the 1,000-foot mark. 73 knots.
RV flight, turn right at Foxtrot, if not Alpha 1, and contact ground.
Be at Alpha 1, and we'll contact ground.
70 knots.
Correction, that's Alpha 6, minus 6.
Yeah, that's be at Alpha 6, thank you.
All right, now I'm on the ground. I'm in control, so I'm moving over to the side. Go ahead and turn off my pump. Taxiing all the way down to the end. that sun again.
And ground, RV flight off runway 6. Dash 1 is going to detach up here and go to the east tees, and 2, 3, and 4 are going to the west tees.
RV flight Bowman Tower, taxi to the west tees via Alpha Delta, and Dash 1 taxi east tees via Alpha.
Yeah, Alpha east tees, Dash 1.
RV -2, 3, and 4, Alpha Delta. Okay, well, number 2 is now number 1, and even though he did not get the signal for it, he's right in the middle. We should be single file right now, but don't like to be single file stressed out this far because we're taking up a lot of landscape here. And so that's one thing about staggering, is that it compresses the amount of ground that we're taking on the taxiway. And now he's crossed over here. And this is something that we'll have to debrief. Well, we're almost done with the flight, so I guess I'll go ahead and wrap it up here. As you may have been able to tell, this is hopefully going to be the first flight in a series of videos that I put on YouTube. This will be the first flight for Yips Information. If you like what you saw, please say so, thumbs up. If you want to see more videos, and it should be getting better from here on in since this is the first one, hit the subscribe button. Every time we go up and fly in formation, I'm going to be videoing it. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to park and we're going to have a serious debriefing. And we'll call it a day. So, now it's RTB for debriefing and cocktails. Thanks a lot.